If you still have your box braids in, you don't have to unbraid it yet, because I have something for you that you can restyle into a very beautiful hairstyle from these loose braids to this puff braids. Okay, now going right into it, this is the style I have. If you remember the Koroba hairstyle that I did, right, and the layering method I used, is almost the same application, or like we are just transferring the skills we learned from that Koroba hairstyle. The only difference is the method to achieving these puff braids. Okay, so with the Koroba hairstyles, I did layering, and I'm referring to you're going to use the layering method to apply onto this hairstyle as well. But the method to achieving the puff braids is what I'm going to be teaching you. It is very, very simple. Like you can see, I don't necessarily even have to tell you anything, but I'm going to give you a little bit of context into some things you should be taking note of aside just doing the hairstyle. Okay, so over here you can see that I unbraided the hair and used my comb to comb it upwards so that it gives me that rough look. Okay, and then I'm going to use the very bit of hair strand that I didn't make into rough, and then I'm also comparing it to the first layer of puff that I have made so that it doesn't fall directly on my shoulders, because I don't want the hair to fall on my shoulders, right? I am just trying to tie the unbraided part around to secure, and using my small curler to secure. Now, if you have long hair, this sealant method may not be applicable to you because you are going to burn your hair, and I'm going to show you how you can achieve the puff or secure the puff if you have long hair and you don't necessarily have to use a electric curler to do the seal. Okay, when you unbraid the hair, make sure that you unbraid it to a point where you will be doing the sealing of the puff, and then you use your comb to comb it upwards to give you that rough look, and then you roll the braids to a size that you want. The sizes can be either very, very small, or they can be very, very big, or they can be medium size. I can say that these sizes are medium because I've seen much bigger puffs than this, and I've also seen much smaller puffs than this, so I can place these sizes at the medium category. Right, when I am doing the layering, I make sure that every hair strand that I pick and fluff out to make it rough, I make sure that they are falling on each other and also falling slightly below each other, such that it gives that layer look. You understand? So for example, the hair strand I'm holding now, I'm just making sure that it is falling on top of another puff, but at the same time also falling below the puff that is in front of it, so that it gives that layer look. Do you understand? So like I always say, if you don't understand, use your physical eyes and follow my steps. Okay. Anyway, so getting to the back, I'm going to make sure that it is falling directly on my neck, or let me say right at my neck, because I don't want to exceed my neck. I don't want it to exceed my neck. The method is very simple. That's why I'm not mentioning the method, because you can clearly see how I'm doing the rough parts. So it's very, very simple. But all I'm saying is that at the back, wherever you want your puff to fall, personally, I just think that if they fall right at your neck, they make the layer very, very nice. And I'm not sure how it's going to look if you make them longer. You can always explore your hairstyles and see what works best for you, but personally, this is what I see that it really, really fits me perfectly. So they fall right at my neck, and I make sure that they do not exceed. So as I am going to be rolling, I make sure that they are touching exactly where I want them to touch, and also aligning with the rest of the braids I have already done. Now moving on to this part, it is almost at the center part of my head, but not directly at center. So I'm going to mold it in such a way that they fall, or it falls in between a braid. So it's like when you are layering bricks, right? When you are layering bricks, which is the same as making your hair parts, you lay them or you part them in such a way that the next part is going to fill a certain hole or a certain space, so that it makes way for the other braid, and then your braids will align perfectly, like what I am saying exactly. So you can clearly see that I am just placing them slightly below the braid beside it or in front of it, and then also falling on top of it, if falling on top of the other braids which are under it or which are below it. So basically this is how it is done, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the other ones where you don't have to necessarily use the curler to curl if your hair is long, so that you don't end up burning your main hair or your natural hair. Now I'm going to use this puff to show you the method I'm referring to if you have long hair. So instead of using the electric curler, you rather use the unroughened part, and then you make a knot using your thumb. It's as simple as that. There are no tricks around it. Just use the unroughened part, the strand, you wrap it around the puff, and then you make a knot. You can make the knots as many times as you want, so that you are very sure that the puffs are very much secured. Okay, my hair is not long, so the sealing or the electric curler works for me. Okay, so basically that is how you can achieve these beautiful puffs. They are very easy to make, and that's why this video is not even a long one. Let me know if this is helpful, and if you're going to try it. It's not supposed to last for long. It's just a way that you can switch up your style and explore how you can look in other styles. Okay, just get out of your comfort zone sometimes and explore your beauty space. Okay, I think this is where this will end. I am going to see you in my next video. Do follow for more and check out my other hair tutorials. I'll see you soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.